Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Monday Night Raw! We are here live tonight in Pennsylvania, where Raw is going to kick off with the glorious one boy Roode, but also we have a rumble for the World's Heavyweight Championship, a fatal void for the Intercontinental Championship, and so much more. The fans are loud, we're loud, it's Monday Night Raw, it's the start of a new era here tonight. Well, as we can hear, here comes the man of the moment. Bobby Roode. Here tonight. He's got some things to say about what's been going on recently inside the WWE. Really excited to hear from him about what he thinks he deserves, because that's what Bobby Roode's all about, you know. If he could have a WrestleMania match, I would want it to be against his ego. But Bobby Roode, the crowd is singing his theme song right now. He's kind of here to talk to us, but I don't know why he's going to waste our time tonight. He should be preparing for his Rumble match tonight. As far as I'm aware, he's in the Rumble match. Apparently, that's what he's here to talk to us about. We don't know, he could be talking to us about his robes. His robes are very pretty. But for me, it's all about the swagger of Bobby Roode and where he'll come into it tonight, and if he'll even compete. Does he think a Rumble is worth his time to win that World Heavyweight Championship? He's already won the NXT Championship. He might think that's already a golden ticket to being in a one-on-one match. I don't know, but Bobby Roode's here, like, the crowd are loud, and Bobby Roode seems to be taking no notice of the crowd. Slowly walking up the steps, wasting our time here, really, is Roode. You know, we want to kick off with an Intercontinental title match, but, you know, I don't even know anymore. It just seems slightly ridiculous, in my opinion. But anyway, here is Roode. Way he runs against the ropes. That's so cool. But in his mind, it is cool for him. Bobby Roode is here on Monday Night Raw. How long do you think his entrance music will go on here before he starts talking? Stop doing rotations inside the ring on that bleeding microphone before we all bore ourselves to death. Still doing that dancing. I believe he is just receiving a microphone now. Fair points from Bobby Roode. But now it's time for the Intercontinental Championship match. And making his way to the ring, we can see former Intercontinental Champion before the new draft that I did with Robbie. Here comes The Miz, our first competitor inside this match. Obviously, if you watch the minute hype package, we know 3 of the 4 competitors. We know it's going to be The Miz, the phenomenal one AJ Styles, and Sami Zayn, all competing for a chance to win that Intercontinental Championship tonight. But there's also one mystery opponent that I don't even know who it is. It's very weird times in WWE. We don't know who can make an appearance these days. Obviously, Raw are down on superstars, so I believe that RJ Andrews is trying to sort that out tonight by introducing a new blood. But let's see who he introduces. Will this be the first of many tonight? I believe Raw are down by 20. That's because Raw, with their SmackDown, have the female women's division, which is interesting. So if you want to watch some women's action, be sure to watch SmackDown Live. But on that Raw, we have phenomenal talent like the phenomenal AJ Styles, As well, tonight we'll be seeing a tag team match as the Shield take on the new rebranded Lucha Dragons. But here comes the man that everyone's been saying is the dark horse in this match. AJ Styles never held the Intercontinental Championship. In fact, as the competitors we know, the Miz is the only one in this match to ever hold the WWE Intercontinental Championship. You can see AJ Styles right there. It is weird, I'll give it that. That, you know, people like AJ Styles and Sami Zayn are big of an automatic shot. But it is an entertaining matchup, you know. Miz, AJ Styles had a great match when AJ was just joining WWE. So, there's something to all digest. And there we go, AJ Styles is the biggest pop of the night. AJ Styles is in the building. But obviously we know the next man to come out will be probably one of the most popular superstars in WWE today. A man who recently joined up with his buddy Kevin Owens again. That's not. Listen to the eruption of the crowd as this music plays. The third man in this match is Sami Zayn, once again former NXT champion. Hasn't been able to replicate his success that he had done in NXT, the main roster. But then again, in NXT he did have a harsh road that took him a long time to hold the NXT title. Here comes Sami Zayn. The crowd, this is the first time we've seen them erupt like this in a long time for Sami. He's always got a warm reception to anywhere he goes, but not one like this. This is new territory for Sami Zayn. The crowd just love Sami. No matter where you go, he's always got fans coming here and there, help him out. The crowd's like they're as loud as anything for Sami. Who's gonna be the fourth and final man in the Fatal 4? It can't be. It can't be. It is! It's Jay Lethal! This man never come to WWE, but has made an impact everywhere else along the globe. In the United States, in the UK, everywhere he's gone, he's made an impact. That's Lethal. And now it's his first ever match here in WWE, and he's already got a title match under his belt. That's huge. Jay Lethal. Been given a huge opportunity to make a massive impact tonight. Tapping that top rope, giving him good luck for tonight's match. So again, Intercontinental Championship action. This is of the biggest importance to many of the superstars. This title's been held by so many great legends. The Miz would count himself as one of them, and again, Miz has been one of the all-time great Intercontinental champions. You can't take that away from him, even if you don't like his personality. He is a fantastic wrestler. He's proved that, especially over the past couple of years. How good old Miz. Everyone getting ready now. It's really fun to see how different people prepare. You know, AJ Styles jumps about, Miz kind of sits back, gets cocky. And Sami was also static, and here we go. Nice take down there by AJ Styles, Miz and Zayn to the outside. Miz right now just kicking Sami down, keeping him down. AJ Styles with a massive clothesline, knocking Jay Lethal to the outside. So far, we have all four competitors outside the ring. AJ seems to want to come over for a second there to Sami Zayn and Miz. But Sami Zayn with a huge driver a second ago and a backbreaker by AJ Styles. Now Miz getting thrown back inside the ring by Sami Zayn, kicked to the back there. Here we go. Jawbreaker by Miz. Miz and Sami right now going at it. Swinging neckbreaker. Ooh, and now all four competitors inside the ring. This is This is going to change the dynamic of the match a lot, especially if we get some early quick pinfalls. Sami Zayn just threw Miz over the top rope. That was a nasty landing. Same thing for Jay Lethal by AJ Styles. And now awful competitors outside the ring. So we've gone from having 4 people. Jesus Christ, that is a massive suplex by AJ Styles. And now Styles and Zayn missed that drop kick wildly there. On drag by AJ Styles to the Miz. And now Sami Zayn not done with AJ. Headbutt right on the barricade. Miz says something. I walked straight into a drop kick. Elbow right there from Zayn. Didn't get all of it though. Only held on by the skin of his teeth. DDT right there by Sami. And now we're going to see the momentum change. Sami just gets thrown onto the ground here. Now Miz accidentally bumps into Jay Lethal and kicks his head straight off almost. Right now here, remember there's no count outs in this fatal 4-way, so these guys can stay outside the ring as much as they want. But the further they go up the ramp here, like Miz and Lethal are doing, it allows people like Zayn and Styles. What a driver by Zayn! And now Miz and Zayn getting thrown back inside the ring. Miz now here might be looking for that skull-crushing finale. Well, just right there, he just drills Sami right back to the ground. And now Lethal and Styles going back at it. Missed the middle rope. And now taunting at Zayn to get him back up to his feet. We also have Lethal and Styles back inside the ring. Reverse Rana there. 1. Miz had the cover on Zayn. That was a quick kick out. Now we got a face lock here. A submission maneuver by Miz. Trying to make Zayn tap out. Net breaker by Lethal. And now Lethal goes for court. Zayn there stopped Miz from breaking it up. Interesting. Had confidence, and now Miz and Zayn back to the outside. Styles now. Styles! Wicked powerbomb there by AJ Styles. Oh no, not like this. We've seen this before. Right on the neck of Jay Lethal. And Miz and Zayn just back and forth. Now Miz trying to run to the ring. Miz just about broke it up. That was a great breakup there by Miz. And now you know what AJ Styles is going for. Miz knocks AJ up before he can do it. Miz might now try to take control of the match and now goes straight after AJ Styles. Now that was a bit weird. I thought Miz might have gone after Lethal then and he was stunned. And now Sami Zayn might be looking to pick up the scraps. He goes straight back after the Miz. AJ just fed Miz to Zayn. And now covered by Zayn. 2. And a kick out. Elbow to the back of the head. And now AJ. He's going for it. No. Skull crushing finale by Miz. Skull crushing finale by Miz to win the matchup. 1, 2, and AJ breaks it up. And now with the roll up by AJ losing the ropes. Lethal's still stunned here, only just come back to his senses. He just had to roll outside the ring. And a knee to the head there by Styles. Well, Styles now. Got Lethal in position. Oh, he could be going for it now. He could be going for it. He is going for it. No! Styles again. Goes for it. He connects. Lethal accidentally got up there. 1, 2. I thought he had it. But Lethal stood up, didn't move. And that allowed AJ to just hit that phenomenal forearm. And this looked like he was going to go for the skull crushing finale. AJ counters. And now what he did to Lethal already, I'm not going to do this to stop Mizzy right on the back of the leg. Styles is dominating this Intercontinental title match. Styles is dominating all of it. And now, look like he's setting up for maybe the Styles clash there. And right now, it looks like Styles is going to go for it again here. Look like he's going to go for the phenomenal forearm and they connect. He leaps off the top rope. Phenomenal forearm connects. Surely this will do it for Styles. Surely Styles will become your Continental Champion. Took a bit of time there, but he got winning. 1, 2. Miz kicks out. This match is chaotic here. Zayn tried to jump back, missed it, and that's strange. Now, Lethal going for a pin on Zayn, but thought about better of it. right now here. There's a clothesline from Sami. Now Miz, Xavier's got to roll in. Well, at the ring there, but Miz stopped with his chaps. One, and kick out. Just like Sami Zayn, who's not been able to get much control of this match, and now Miz dominating. At one point it was AJ Styles. Now Miz slowing the pace of the match down. Right, like a bit of a taunt there to Daniel Bryan, who is now on this roster. But no! Zayn got him! Zayn caught him off guard! The clutch! And he had to tap out! Zayn is the Intercontinental Champion! Well, that was out of nowhere from Sami Zayn. Miz was walking, Zayn got his legs and hit the move. Wrapped his legs around here, Zayn, and to get his scorecard, he could only be a payback. And Miz couldn't do anything about it, he was had to tap out. That was great in-ring technique there from Sami Zayn, as you can see the highlights here. Styles was very much dominant in the middle part of the matchup. But that didn't matter. As here is the new Intercontinental Champion, Zayn. Finally did it. Well, thank you guys so very much for watching the first match tonight. Coming up next, we have the Shield versus the new Lucha Dragons for the Tag Team Championships. Stay tuned. Here we go then, guys. Welcome back. And it's time for the Tag Team Championships to be on the line. We have the Shield. We don't know which two members of the Shield will be competing. And we don't even know which members of the new Lucha Dragons will be competing. We don't know who the new Lucha Dragons are. That would be the combination of Callisto, Sin Cara, and the new member, Grand Metalik. But here comes Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, the Shield. Of course, in the Shield's history, it was Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns who were the Tag Team Champions. Will it be them again, or will it be Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, or will it be Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns? We don't know. Of course, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins have already been one-time Raw Tag Team Champions. So they would love to recreate that, I think. But we don't know who's it going to be. But these three guys are dominant, we know that. The Shield are Raw.
I'm the clever one, you're the potato one.
And speaking of new Lucha Dragon members, we have this man right here. It looks like it'll be Callisto and Grand Metalik in this match, as you can see Sin Cara. Not joining in with the whole Lucha thing, he's just kind of sat there with Callisto. Grand Metalik not there, going to get his own entrance. Now Grand Metalik, the reason he said he joined the Lucha Dragons is because he hasn't been getting that much success in the old Cruiserweight division. He felt like if he came onto Raw, he'd be lost in the shuffle. So he's come here tonight to join with the Lucha Dragons to try and capture Sorry about that, guys, that was my phone. That was the Raw General Manager saying that tonight as well, the UK division will be started up with his favourite member of the roster, and he put that in block capitals, so you know it's true. Neville, he'll be taking on a new member to Monday Night Raw. But there comes Grand Metalik. Yeah, he's holding up the peace signs. Is Metalik. But overall, Grand Metalik, one of those superstars that, you know, made a finals of the Cruiserweight Classic, that came on to the Cruiserweight division and got lost in the shuffle, you know, got lost in the big, you know, characters and the big charisma of it all. Tonight, though, he's here to say that he's just a pure wrestler, and he thinks that this whole new Lucha Dragons thing can start off in style. But Grand Metalik not looking down at what's happened. In fact, looking excited for the new future here. As you can see, that graphic confirms it's for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Obviously, building the Raw roster tonight is the general manager, making sure that we know who the champions are. It's just going to give everyone their fair share eventually. You know, next week is kind of the launch of the complete Raw roster. Obviously, there'll still be some surprises here and there, but that was a bit of a recording glitch on my end. That just did it twice. Oh, that was a huge suplex there by Dean Ambrose to Callisto. Obviously, yeah, as I said, so it's going to be Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus Callisto and Grand Metalik. Starting off as Dean Ambrose and Callisto. Just a headlock here. Pushes Callisto off here just to scoop him down. Quite vicious there by Dean. Don't know if I agree with all his methods. That was the first edition of Dirty Deeds right there, you know. The crowd are hot tonight in Pennsylvania. Now, Callisto using his acrobatics to try and get the better of Ambrose. They tries to suplex the man. Can he get it done? No. Ambrose is so much bigger than Callisto. I think that was a poor move on his end. As you can see, Callisto gets flattened by a clothesline. Look at these elbows right here by Dean Ambrose. Oh, it goes over the head. There's Callisto. Knees. And right now here, Callisto and Grand Metalik putting Dean Ambrose in the corner, using the short outburst of stamina to get the better of here. And kick to the back. A nice tag team move. So in comes Grand Metalik. So now we're in the ring. The legal men, Grand Metalik and Dean Ambrose. Now look at this, Grand Metalik trying to get Ambrose up to a vertical base here. Slapped him across the chest. Ambrose had taken that lightly and running bulldog by Ambrose. Dragging him across the floor here, back into his corner. Strategies here. Maybe looking to tag Seth Rollins. He does tag in Seth Rollins. And what's Rollins doing right now? Rollins punching her back. An elbow right there, but Metalik moves out the way. Metalik here tried to outpace the Shield, and a chop there. Not trying to walk with Seth. That's not a good idea. Just putting the match up. That was a mistake from Metalik. Rollins has not been worked down enough here. Rollins leaves a battle out of that one. Oh no. Package pile driver. It's a package suplex, actually, not pile driver. But here comes Rollins. Rollins feeling a bit froggy there and didn't get all of it. Landed on the neck of Metalik, so that could be the end of this matchup here. Seth Rollins now mimicking his old NXT entrance right there. Still likes to do it from time to time. And now allowed Metalik to come out and give the jawbreaker here. Maybe made fun of Metalik for that, underestimating the Lucha draw. But the Shield have had most control over this matchup. A jawbreaker by Metalik. It's all about Metalik trying to get to his partner here. And every time he tries to step out and attack here, to be able to get there. Rollins just, they close him down. Come on, Metalik. No, forearm. Metalik now drills him. Go over to Metalik. No, Metalik wants to inflict more damage onto the Shield. Every time they try and mount an attack, the Shield are there to stop them. Slow the match down, slow Luchador down, and just slowly work over his body. Reverse Rana right there. That could be it for Metalik now, crawling over, and now Rollins is walking in, and he does a bit of walking into the corner, just kind of mimicking what's going on with Metalik. Done with that now though. I don't understand this mimicking of Metalik and making fun of him, because Metalik is a serious competitor. But here comes the Shield now. What's the Shield gonna do? Oh, big boot right there by Ambrose. So a new strategy by the Shield, much more vicious, but much more, very, very powerful moves when they do it. They're keeping the pace to a regular speed. They're not slowing down here. A nice drop kick by Ambrose. Every time he tries to get to a vertical base, the Shield just cut him down. Metalik now here to kick to the leg of Ambrose. Can't really do anything about this though. No, because he gets thrown back into the corner. Tag in, quick tags now by the Shield. Make sure that they can stop Metalik from picking up that momentum. And you can see Shikara on the outside being devastated. You can see Roman laughing on the other end of the ring. Now look at this, what Rollins gonna go for. We know he's very savvy with the Phoenix Splash and the Frog Splashes. He goes for a Frog Splash. And just drilling Metal League. Metal League is in a bad way, guys. This has been dominant by the Shield. Ever since the first couple of minutes, there was a little bit of, back and forth. But ever since then, Metal League gets like one move in and then just gets shut down like this. Northern Lights by Rollins. He's right there. Can he get to Callisto? Rollins doesn't give him the time here. This is oh, here comes Metal League. Oh, drag. Went for an elbow there. And Metal League gets suplexed. Rollins and Ambrose. Oh no, Rollins gonna be setting up for that V trigger. Setting up for the V trigger. Will it be it? Rollins! V trigger! That new knee invented. 1, 2. And for my eyes, the ML League was in the ropes. The referee did not see that. And Ambrose and Callisto still fighting. Rollins there with some nice springboard work, but the referee's got to get these shots out of the ring. Rollins now, Metal League's right underneath him and he's just taunting over the body of Metal League. This referee though has to get these guys outside the ring. Come on now. And now Ambrose started to attack Metal League and that was the end of the line for the referee. But the Shield are dominating over the Lucha Dragons right now. Slowing the pace down now is Rollins. I don't know how to feel. Really, it's quite devastating. You're just seeing the Lucha Dragons and Metal League and Callisto, former champions ever, getting destroyed by this unit, the Shield. And knee by Metal League. If he's gonna have one chance, it's gotta be now. Oh, forearm by Rollins. Gets kicked in the middle of that. He goes for a spinning forearm. And now Metal League, the king of the ropes. That's how you do an arm drag. Callisto. He isn't there. Metal League. Trying to hype up the crowd and trying to get him back into it. Callisto though. As soon as he hits a move, Callisto wasn't there. Metal League drills him. You can see Callisto just getting out of vertical base now. What's Metal League going for? He's not going to go for that elbow drop. He does! He connects! Is this a new birth for the Lucha Dragons here? Metal League, we're looking for the Metal League driver. This could be a quick win here for the Lucha Dragons. After all the punishment they went through. Will he hit it? No! Rollins overpowers him and drills him. I thought for a second that we could have seen, a comeback for Lucha Dragons. But it just got cut off there. When they had the chance to tag, Callisto got taken out by Ambrose. Drills him. This is now becoming borderline serious for the Lucha Dragons with a clothesline from Metal League. Can it bring him back into it? This time, Callisto's there. A tag is made to the much fresher Callisto. Callisto is stomping. Knows that he cannot, has to use a size to 10 manager, but he just gets closed down every time. Now League's leg is stuck inside the rope, it seems. I hope he's okay. But right now here, Rollins being destroying Callisto right now. Again, they've grounded the luchadors. Rollins right now. We've seen more Rollins than we have Ambrose. Without Callisto, much fresher. Not going to take this. But just again, the Shield are overpowering in this match. Now Rollins here just chucking some trash down to Callisto. Just rotating his wrists. We thought we'd be seeing a much more strong performance from these new Lucha Dragons. It doesn't look that way to us. And that is the harshest part of this match. We've tried. We've seen some great wrestling contests. But this one to us, it's just been a mugging overall by the Shield. Oh no. He's not going to do this, is he? Seth Rollins. Selena Del Sol by Seth Rollins. He's doing the pin the same way Callisto does. 1, 2, 3. And to add insult to injury, The Shield win the tag team champions using Callisto's own move. What have we just seen on Monday Night Raw? We saw a small mount back from the Lucha Dragons there for a second. It looked like Grand League had it, but then Rollins was able to ground the new fresh Callisto and then hit him with his own move. All that weight that was bearing down on Callisto. It's just too much. And the Shield are back on top of the tag team division. This reminds me of 2013 when the Shield started to take over. It was at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view when they all won their championships. But this time will it be Roman Reigns with the singles gold? The crowd are happy. Coming up next, more action on Raw. Well, here we go then, guys. It's time for the UK title match. And here comes, it seems to be our general manager's favourite member of the roster. He's a former king of the cruiserweights, and his name is Neville. Very much different demeanour to how he used to have. He used to be one of the nicest guys you would ever, you could go to him, very approachable guy, and lovely. Would take a picture with any fan. Nowadays, he likes to keep himself all, to himself, all secluded, and just focusing on winning gold. It used to be that cruiserweight championship. Now it's going to be the UK title. And you may be asking, because I was getting off the phone with the general manager between that match. He said fans might be asking how the UK division is going to work. You don't have that many UK superstars. He says he's working on that, and we'll have a fully fledged UK division soon. But UK stars are not just stuck to facing UK wrestlers. Don't worry about that one. Also, not only is it English wrestlers that can win the UK Championship, just like the United States Championship. And just as I almost get cut off by that music, it's Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate is here in the arena. While this young man, the first ever UK champion, this is the second special arrival on Raw tonight. Of course, JD arrived. Now Tyler Bate also joins. Huge news for the rest of this UK division. The first ever UK champion has joined Raw. So here we go, that graphic right there makes it official. This is a United Kingdom Championship match. Of course, this title is vacant. It'll be held between that title there. That's how it looks. It looks beautiful. But it'll be held between Neville, Tyler Bate. One-on-one action. Right now, straight away, overhead DDT. Neville just stomping the ground. Ooh. Harsh by Neville. Super kick right there by Tyler Bate. And right now here, a very high tempo match, and Neville no longer playing games. A Northern Light suplex straight out of Tyler Bate. Neville knows Tyler Bate well, who stays back in the UK. And now Tyler Bate just gets clotheslined out the ring, and Neville says, "Not in my ring, not in my ring." That's what Neville's saying with that clothesline. I was stomping all over Bate. Remember, there are countouts in this contest. Maybe try to win this match already by countout. That would still give him the belt, as far as I am aware. A vacant match, how would that work? Oh, and he flips out of it. Looked like Bate was going to go for some kind of butterfly suplex. Neville though, too quick, and flips out of it. But, oh, German word on the steel grating! And right now here, Neville. Walking over that Raw, Tyler Bate. No, Neville, don't do this. Powerbomb! And Tyler Bate. With our drag there, but Tyler Bate in his first few seconds of competition on Monday Night Raw has just been German suplexed and powerbombed on the ramp. Now Bate with a forearm. Gonna slow things up the way Bate likes. Keep this momentum. A drop kick to the back of the head there. We know Bate very well. Ooh. Ooh, kicks and punches. Oh, right there in the back of the leg. Neville a lot more experience inside the WWE ring. Tyler Bate known a lot more for his UK division stuff. And Neville pointing at the sky, joking, laughing. What he's gonna do here. And now look at this now. Underneath. Hurricane Rana. See, he doesn't mind going to use those high speed moves if he needs to, but he only uses those high speed moves when he needs to. That is a very big, important point to make. Here comes Tyler Bate. Frog splash to knock it all of it here. His knee landed on right the back of the head of Neville. Bate known right now. Elbows. Right there, and as we saw early on in this match, Neville was very vicious. Tyler Bate now beginning to get vicious. Does not like to be disrespected. Neville was upset that he wasn't even in the competition for the first ever UK champion. All fans agreed with that. They said Neville deserved to be in it. Went for a drop kick and missed. And now Neville can take control of the match once again. Throws Bate inside the corner. Bate now will DDT. Tyler Bate in trouble. Neville. Neville. Rolls through. A kick out. This is beginning to get ridiculous. For now. Neville, thinking he can end it. I get in here now. I'm not going to go for a DDT that time. Now what's Bate going to go for here? Suplex. Got blocked by Neville and just a jab to the midsection there. Throws him right back in the corner again. What's Neville's strategy here? We can see Bate though count. Not going to allow whatever Neville's going for. Claps him on the head though and just throws him out to waste. Neville stomping on the arm of Bate. What's Neville going for? DDT right on the head. Spiked right on his head now. And Neville going for those rings of Saturn. The rings of Saturn are locked in. Right locked in. Is this it? He taps out. Neville is the UK champion. That was a very, very quick matchup. Walking on that Raw, Tyler Bate. I thought that was opening minutes of the match. Left Bate rocked. He could only come back with some basic DDTs, some elbows. After those German suplexes and the powerbomb on the still ready, it left Bate rocked. Bate was not expecting something like this, and unfortunately, that surprise was Bate's downfall. Now, again, I thought it was over here, but Bate was able to kick out. But then after the Rings of Saturn, that devastating submission maneuver. Right here, you can just see the talk. And some people have said Neville's shoulders were down, but they weren't. He just talked on it, and there you go. The referee knew that Bate had said, I quit. They had to roll out here. So though it was not the best debut Tyler Bate would have been wanting. Neville snatches away his crown. And, well, Neville. That's the third of our fourth title match tonight. The last will be a Rumble for the World title. It's coming soon on Raw. Well, here we go then, guys. Our first ever of the first match tonight that will not be a title match. And here comes Bo Dallas, former NXT champion, coming out here to make a name for himself. Been told by the general manager that this will be a regular one-on-one match, and it's Bo Dallas versus another new member of the roster tonight. This general manager, he's bringing in a lot of new surprises. And well, as you can see, Bo making his way to the ring, but got cut off. Oh God, this can't be. It is! It's Joe Henry! The local hero. That was the prestigious one, but coming out here in his old gold getup. Wonder what that's about. You know. What is Joe? You know, what's Joe planning here? Is this a new style? Has he got back to being the local hero? Because he's no longer in the UK. But again, maybe a new competitor in the UK division. Neville. And I'll be looking at this match with Joe Hendry, seeing how well conditioned Joe is. Joe Hendry, though, is here on Raw. Mimicking Tyler Bate is Joe. But here we go. Joe Hendry versus Bo Dallas. Gonna be an interesting match. Fans are excited. They know of Joe Hendry, of course. Let's see how it goes. Oh, what's this about here? Bit of a sign of respect by two of the guys. Nice handshake. And Joe Hendry, straight off the bat, huge suplex. It's good to see a nice sign of respect between these two competitors. Of course, Bo sees it Raw to prove himself, you know. Wanted to make sure that he knows what he's doing. But now Joe Hendry, jawbreaker. Joe Hendry is not someone that mess around. He's very nice when you greet him. Very nice backstage, but when he gets inside the ring, he becomes like a new man. Clothesline Bo Dallas. Right now, Joe Hendry controlling Bo Dallas. Just got him in that headlock, pushes him off. And then Joe pushes him against the ropes, comes out with an elbow. And it's punching Bo. Wants to make a different impact than what Tyler Bate did. Doesn't want to lose on his Raw debut. That's fair enough. DDT. Spiked him. To win. 1, 2. Joe's what he would have done it there. Now here, Joe's looking for that freak of nature. That fall away slam. As he shouts, Joe Hendry! As he puts it away. Joe Hendry. To win the match. 1, 2. Bo Dallas kicks out. Joe Hendry can't quite believe what he's seeing here. And now Joe Hendry got Bo Dallas back down to the ground. And Joe. Not like this, Joe. Joe, for the middle rope. Rolls through. Now Bo Dallas with a jawbreaker. Can Bo turn this match around? Bo Dallas. Kind of like a future shock DDT there. Maybe taking a book out of Raw roster member Drew McIntyre. But now what can Bo do? Bo! Likes to use that move a lot. Now going to go for a cover of his own here. Here's the momentum shifted really quickly. The 2 count and the kick out. Bo can't believe that Hendry kicked out here. And now Bo, looking confused, like what can he do? Does he want to resort to that Bodog? Seems like Bo and Joe get along quite well. As Joe was running out and thought against it, and Bo took advantage. What's Bo going for here? Ooh, swinging that breaker to put Joe away. To embarrass Joe on his Raw debut. And Joe kicks out. Bo can't quite believe it. Thank you guys for sticking with us this far. Here's Joe Hendry. Now we're going to come into it here. Uppercut. And Joe getting a little bit of hype from the crowd here. Gives Bo a little bit of time to recuperate, but cuts that one off. Jawbreaker. And right now, we're seeing a new side to Joe, a Bo right there. And the flying elbow drop, now trying to pick up the win. And right now, here Bo kicking him down, making sure here that there are no, that giving Joe Hendry no chance to recuperate here. Joe Hendry with a wicked clothesline. And right now here we are seeing Joe giving Bo that chance to get back up. There's a 2 count looms here. I think Joe already realizes that Bo is quite winded. As the referee begins to start the count. As now Joe plants Bo on the apron. And now Joe just attacking that leg. Red ticket on the outside. Joe might be taking it a bit too far here. Referee trying to get the 2 competitors back inside the ring. Joe Hendry. Another DDT. So Bo Dallas 1, 2, 3. And Bo kicks out. Joe Hendry now starting to get complacent and get angry with the referee. Now we're gonna wait for Bo to get back up to his feet for the 2nd time tonight. Freak of nature by Joe Hendry. Referee count 1, 2, 3. Joe Hendry won on his Raw debut. See, this was the first freak of nature. Bo kicked out. It was a very quick attack by Bo. And then that slam there by Bo. Very quick start to the match. Then things started to slow down. It decided to waver into Joe Hendry's favour. And right then, this move right here, I thought that was it. That swinging net breaker. You can never tell. First referee though, very long to wait on that cover. But Joe Hendry wins his Raw debut. The fans are loud. Joe's happy. I gather we'll be seeing Joe in some UK title matches on Raw. But next, Cruiserweight action. Here we go, guys. And you heard me right. The Cruiserweight division is dead. But we've still got some loose ends to tie up. Here comes Cedric Alexander. No, do not worry, there is no Cruiserweights division. But here comes a one-on-one match between 2 of the men that were in that Cruiserweight division. Introducing first, the man from Charlotte, North Carolina. His name is Cedric Alexander. A man who the fans love. They chanted at the Cruiserweight Classic, please sign Cedric. And Cedric tonight has to prove why he had to get signed. But he's got a big challenge ahead as he faces Cedric. No, he doesn't face Cedric. Oh, he faces himself, guys. No, he faces Gentleman Jack Gallagher. large reception for him tonight. You know, nothing really came to fruition for Cedric in the Cruiserweight division, but he can turn that around and maybe win a, Intercontinental Championship. The crowd are up though. It's about the same velocity for this man. Gentleman, Jack Gallagher. Well, this man, he's got a new demeanour about him. Doesn't really care what the fans think. Says he's doing things for the act of gentleman, not for the act of the WWE Universe. And here is Jack, always posh, nice, but a bit more vicious inside that ring. He needs to get things done for him. That's what he says. And tonight he's going to prove why he needs to get it done. There you go, putting that umbrella on the top turnbuckle. As Jack Gallagher enters the ring here, he's going to hold up the peace sign. Right there. The crowd erupts. This is going to be an exciting match. To see two very entertaining competitors go one-on-one before the Rumble. And just imagine, two of these competitors might also be in that Rumble. So these guys might not want to wear themselves out because other competitors have had time to breathe. These guys might not have that much time if they get early numbers. Of course, all the competitors know all their numbers by now. So if these guys are in the Rumble, they're hoping for late placements because they saw their place on the card and they're probably thinking, crap, we got a wrestling match, we got to win. But we've also got to, make sure that our bodies are okay for this Rumble match. As you can see, Cedric is jumping over Jack Gallagher and turns it to swinging elbow uppercut type combination. And again, another uppercut. Cedric. Now Jack Gallagher. Suplex. Hurting the back. Dropkick. And here comes the gentleman with the headlock, pushes Cedric off. And now Cedric gonna run. Jack hits the ropes. Dropkick. Cedric here with a much quick pace compared to the gentleman. And now Cedric maybe looking for the lumbar check. No, goes for a almost blue thunder bomb of sorts. Top rope for Cedric. Elbow. Normally does that from the ropes, so there's a bit of springboard, but tonight thought about doing it from the top rope here. And so far is dominating in this match. Should have Jack Gallagher here with an arm drag. Again, Jack could be one of those competitors inside that UK Division 4 arm. Right there by Jack. These two know each other very well. Respect for both these guys. I know, look at this springboard here, and that was a huge miss from Cedric Alexander. No idea where he was going with that one. Ooh, rolls through to Cedric. Cedric now pushing Jack against the corner. And Jack was able to cut it into a DDT. These guys know each other so well, they're countering every move they have at him. It's really who could take control of the match here. It looks like it could be Jack here. Oh god, I'm in a headlock. Can Cedric get out? Jack wrenching it on here. Knows how quick. Like a cat, Cedric Alexander is like this. And knows how to get out of every hold. It's just who can really make a big impact with one move. Catch one of the competitors off guard first. They'll be able to make a difference. Counters galore for each member of this match right now. And now Cedric throwing Jack outside the ring with a clothesline. Referee has to begin the count now. Throws Jack back inside the ring. Maybe just to rock him a little bit, but they didn't rock Jack. Jack comes back with a fireman's carry. And now what's Jack going to do? He thought about going middle rope, but went against it. Leaping clothesline and a kick up there by Cedric. That's the kind of thing we're talking about. And now Cedric. What's Cedric going to do here? Oh, right up to the arm of Gallagher. But Gallagher took that to offence and with a wicked clothesline right there. Headbutt! We could be seeing the beginning of the end of this match. If he can get Cedric in that corner, he does! And the drop kick, it connects! Will this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. No time to waste, says Jack Callahan, and right back on those strikes. Cedric though. Hurricane Rana. Forearm. Cedric. We are all over the place tonight on Raw. As well, Cedric goes for a cover here. 2, and a kick out. Cedric though is wasting time, pausing to think about what to do next. Jack Callahan has his impulse. And now we're seeing Jack in trouble. Is this going to be a lumbar check? No, Jack knew it too well. But now, what's Cedric going for? What's Cedric going to go for here? Oh. Again, that was a Joe Wilder reminding everyone that the Rumble is for the World Heavyweight Championship, no longer the Universal Championship. Right now, here, a headlock. Literally wrenched in on the neck of gentleman Jack Gallagher, is going to cut off the blood flow to his brain. And maybe not allowed to do his headbutts. So much brute force here. So far, these guys have just been back and forth with one another. A jawbreaker by Jack. Speaking of the headbutt, because of that headlock, that would have affected Jack Gallagher, and now let's open it up here for Cedric Alexander to take control. Cedric going for a cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. This time not going to let anything phase him. Drowls him. And right now, Cedric, you know he's looking for. He's going to be looking for that elbow. Is he going to connect? He does! Dragging Cedric, Jack to the middle of the ring. 1, 2. And just as the referee hit, Jack kicked out. And you know he's going to be looking for that lumbar check now. If he hits this, it could be over. Lumbar check! This could be it. This should be it. It doesn't go for a cover. Cedric wants to inflict more damage here. This could be the downfall of Cedric Alexander. And now this is obscene. Gallagher with the Northern Lights into the cover. 1, 2, and Cedric kicks out. I didn't think I'd see anything like this. And now, because of that, maybe Matt's costing mistake. It's allowed Jack here. Jack should do the exact same thing that Cedric did to him early on in the match. I do not understand what Cedric just did. And now he's in position. He's in position. Drop, no. Not going to go for a rolling senton here. Not going to go for the cover. Drop kick this time connects. Surely that's it. 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was it. Every time something happens, the complexity of the match just changes. This time Jack is dumbfounded, rolls through off that second rope. Oh. Swinging a net breaker rolls through here. I'm just dumbfounded by this match. And a kick out at 2. Really am. I don't understand what's been going on. Oh! Headbutt! If that doesn't do it, I don't know what will. He kicks out again. Cedric Alexander keeps kicking out. Will not allow this match to go away. This must mean that now Jack's going to hit one more final drop kick. He's got it. We haven't seen much offense from Cedric in a long time. For the past 2 to 3 minutes, it's been all gentleman Jack. Jack! These punches here might be said for Cedric to stay down. That's the 6th one, 7th one now, 8th, 9, 10. And that took it all out of Gentleman Jack as well. Goes for cover off those strikes. Will that be enough? No. Now, every kick out must anger the gentleman. Surely this will do it. Forearm. Drop kick. No. Forearm again. Stretching his back out. Is he alright? Is he injured? Doesn't seem like he can bring himself to hit that drop kick. Now throws with the corner one more time, and Cedric, smart, goes to the other side. Drop kick, yes! To finish the match. 1, 2, 3. No! And this time Jack splits his lid. Fits with the corner again. Forearm. Cedric! We haven't seen anything from Cedric for like 3 minutes now. Cedric! Detonation kick! Shaking what? A playbook on a TJP. I swear to God if Cedric brings us back somehow. Looking for that elbow once again. Connects! Now they look for one more time. Lumbar check. If he gets this, it might be it. Lumbar check. Doesn't go for the pin. Nor the lights. Will this do it? 1, 2, 3. Jack Callahan. Well, that was an exciting 10 minutes of action right there. And right now here, Jack and Cedric, as we said, great friends. Put it there, Cedric. Cedric does. And coming up next, we have a Rumble on Monday Night Raw. Here we go then, guys. It's Rumble time, and this is entrant number 1. And it's even more unfortunate for The Miz tonight. Failed to capture back the Intercontinental Championship, and now draws number 1 in the Rumble. Well, Miz, again, prolong his entrance here. I gather he's not happy here, but putting on a movie star smile, as it were. He'll probably just be saying he's privileged to be able to hear his entrance music and do his entire entrance here. But this is for the world title. Miz never held the world title. But to make sure he does tonight, he's going to have to outlast 29 other superstars. From start to finish. That might mean about 45 minutes to an hour of pure wrestling. Technique, hiding in that ring, making sure you don't get thrown over that top rope. Can Miz survive tonight inside this Rumble? Well, who knows? But Miz looking happy. True happy. To be draw number 1 here. I thought there's something up. But Miz is number 1. Well, who's it going to be? Who's number 2? Fans are waiting here. We see The Miz. No! We know who this is. It's another member of the UK division. It's Zack Sabre Jr. He was also part of the Cruiserweight Classic. This is a great start for him. Imagine if he comes to WWE one night and walks out the World Heavyweight Champion. I'm dumbfounded by this. Never would I thought I'd see, Zack Sabre and WWE didn't really go off on good terms last time, but they were able to get back on good terms with him. And he's here now. And that's all that's important. So our first 2 members will be Zack Sabre Jr. and The Miz for the World Championship. Here we go. And this was a net breaker. Remember the rules of the match. Go over the top rope, but both feet must hit the floor here. And Zack Sabre, getting shown around a little bit. Might not like the fact that his first match is a Rumble, but he'll get what he can gets given here. And there's the counter here. Who's number 3 gonna be? 4, 3, 2, 1. That's Big Smoke. Who's this? It's Travis Banks, the Kiwi Buzzsaw. Another new member to the Raw roster. Spinning heel kick though by Sabre. Sabre now over jumps. And here comes number 4. Who's going to be number 4 in this match? That's The Miz marks Daniel Bryan with the yes kicks. Who's number 4? As he finally connects that last kick, does Miz. Here's Triple H. Triple H. Who's in this match at number 4? And Banks flips out of it with a drop kick and drop kicks Triple H. What a great debut for Banks. How good must it feel for someone like Banks here to know that you're going in against someone like Triple H? But Miz is in trouble here. Zack Sabre. No, he was able to get out of it. Who's next? Oh, gets drilled. That'd be Cesaro. The Swiss Superman here. And Travis Banks is now on the ground. Getting knocked about a bit so far. That was number 5 was Cesaro. Travis Banks like, hey guys, what about me, the crowd? Love it, Banks. Here comes number 6 in this match. Bet Travis is waiting to see who that is. But Zack Sabre is in trouble. Zack Sabre in big trouble now. Here comes Dash Wilder. Miz not having any of it though. And now Cesaro's in the corner. Dealing with Triple H. Is this it for Cesaro? Cesaro. And now Miz again with those yes kicks. Zack Sabre eliminates Travis Banks. And Triple H just a roll over. Here comes Edge. Edge is back. So far we've lost 1 competitor. And that is number 3, Travis Banks. And now Wilder's in trouble. In big trouble is Dash Wilder. Here comes number 8 in the Rumble. Looks like Cesaro is also in trouble. Running knee there. And it's Big Chaos. Big Cass has come in and launched himself onto the Miz here. And now Miz able to fight out of it. But Edge is in trouble. Dash Wilder's looking to eliminate Edge. Here comes number 9. As this ring begins to fill up with superstars. Skull crushing finale to Big Cass. And this is Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin. Also from the UK here. Also looking like he might get eliminated straight away. He misjudges a jump as well. And now Miz. So far only lost one competitor. That being Travis Banks. Powerbomb there by Zack Sabre. Alright, now fellas, that's Wilder. Watch out, Miz is looking for it. And Will Ospreay. Oh! And now Triple H looking to eliminate Big Cass. Oh, Big Cass in deep trouble now. Fallaway slams are plenty. Edge. Cesaro now got Edge where he wants him. Will Ospreay might also be eliminated. Will Ospreay's also gone. The second man to be eliminated was Will Ospreay. Not the best debut for that high-flying superstar. I'm sure we'll see him in the weeks to come though. That leaves us down to 7 superstars. 9 gone so far. Right now, Big Cass throws Triple H over the top rope. That leaves us down to 6. 3 eliminated. Those being 4 eliminated now. Cesaro thrown out the ring. So far eliminated, Cesaro, Triple H, Will Ospreay and Travis Banks. In the ring, Dash Wilder, Zack Sabre Jr., Edge, The Miz and Big Cass. Number 1 and 2, Zack Sabre and Miz still in this match. Big Cass though, eliminating Cesaro like he's nothing. I don't think I'll ever see that in my career. And now, Zack Sabre. Zack Sabre was also eliminated. That's 3 eliminations for Big Cass. Who else is next? Is number 10. I believe it's Intercontinental Champion. As Edge hits a spear. No, he didn't. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion. Sami Zayn. Miz goes straight after Sami for what happened early on in the night. And now Miz might be setting up for that skull-crushing finale. Goes for it. Sami counters into another lights. And now Sami. Edge now looking to get Big Cass. Sami was number 10. We're already a third of the way through the Rumble. Big Cass not having any of it, stays in. Big Cass throws Edge like he's nothing. Here comes Dolph Ziggler, who has history with Edge and goes straight after Edge. Edge, oh, teetering. So far, Big Cass has eliminated most of the guys. Here comes number 12 in the Rumble. And now Dolph Ziggler is in trouble. Here comes... No, it can't be. It is! It's CM Punk! CM Punk is back! And now Punk might be looking to eliminate Big Cass. He is. Big Cass survives. And here comes number 13. Unlucky for some. Who's that going to be? And that would be Drew McIntyre. And Ziggler is in trouble. Ziggler! No. No, Dash Wilder's still going to continue the onslaught. And Sami Zayn's been eliminated in all this. Sorry, didn't quite catch that one. That's right now, Ziggler trying to take out Dash Wilder. And Cass trying to eliminate Galloway. Sorry, McIntyre. Cass! Gonna throw out McIntyre. Dash Wilder's also gone. McIntyre and Wilder have both been eliminated. That leaves us with Ziggler, Punk, Miz, Edge, and Cass. Obviously, Cass at danger. As he does, he just threw out the Miz. I believe that might be 6 eliminations now for Big Cass. And we've only seen 13 superstars. Great work here by Cass. Drop kick. Right now here, leaves us down to 4. Punk, Ziggler, Cass and Edge. Right now, I gotta say the favourite is Cass. Cass has been on fire tonight. But this new member of the match could change the equation right up. Number 14. It's Kevin Owens. He might want to get some revenge on whoever eliminated Zayn. I didn't quite catch it. Maybe Owens did as he goes straight after Cass. Now it's Owens versus Punk. A dream match here. And we're getting another man, number 15, halfway through the Rumble after this man comes out. Is this going to be a for Edge? Owens eliminates Edge. A big eruption. Here comes Grab Metal League. He comes in, goes right after Cass. Punk and Ziggler have been going at it for a couple minutes now. What's Ziggler going to try here? Punk stops in his tracks. And we're going to get number 16 in the ring. Here comes number 16. It's Neville. And Cass. That Ziggler got as well. Owens has now eliminated another competitor. And here comes number 17 here. And we know who that is. That's Seth Rollins, current Raw Tag Team Champion. Rollins. And Punk's been eliminated by Neville. Big Cass doing this match. Owens could be gone now, as Cass lifts Neville up and eliminates him. That's 7 for Cass tonight. Here comes number 18. And it's the phenomenal one. AJ Styles. AJ comes in and makes an impact, goes right after Cass here. Cass has been on fire tonight. Who will be the next to leave this Rumble? Who will be the next to join? Who's going to walk out tonight? World Heavyweight Champion. Here comes number 18, I think. Could be 19. I've lost count, to be honest. It's Kofi Kingston. New Day member. New Day no longer on Raw. Is this another elimination for Cass? It is. Cass has just eliminated so many competitors tonight. Kofi now going to go after Rollins. Someone has to get Cass out of there. Now Cass going to get cocky here. Here comes the next member of the match. Lucha chances Callisto. And right now here we're seeing Cass no going after Kofi. And here comes another competitor. And there is Cass gone. Cass has been eliminated by Kofi. Here comes Goldust. Oh. Drills him. Alright, now Kofi has eliminated Seth Rollins. Kofi angry, got split apart from the New Day, and is now just trying to win the world title. AJ was taunting the next man to come out. And in the ring, I couldn't quite get it. Oh, it's the Brian Kendrick. And right now here, we're just seeing carnage of all the superstars. Cass is gone. The only biggest member of the match here. Owens is staying quite long. And right now here, Kofi's on the edge of the ring. Owens, here's Christian. Kofi's gone. And Callisto's gone. Right now here we're seeing the ring emptied. We have a new member joining us in the ring. Who will it be? It's an Uso brother. And right now, Owens could be gone. Owens could be gone. Goldust. And B. Brian Kendrick's been eliminated. Right now, Dust. Good after the Uso brothers. These guys have had a history together. Match after match after match. And Dust drills him. Who's this? It's Matt Hardy! Matt Hardy's in the ring! And Dust! What's he going for here? And now Owens is in trouble as well. But Uso eliminates Owens. Now we're actually got another competitor inside this ring. Who is it this time? Hardy in trouble. Dust is eliminated by Uso. Here comes Hideo Itami. Super kick. Alright now, here we are. Styles close to Itami. Christian's in trouble. Here comes Chris Jericho. And Jericho powerbomb. AJ Styles is in trouble. Hideo Itami is in trouble. Uso now is beginning to look like he's drop kick by Uso. By Jericho to the Uso brother. And Uso just about holds on, but Hideo Itami's been eliminated. Pele kick by Styles. Here comes Jack Gallagher as we come to the business end of this Rumble. Jack going right after Jericho. Oh, clothesline. And that is AJ Styles eliminated. Here comes Joe Hendry, who I believe to be number 30. Don't take my word for it. As now Joe eliminates, does he eliminate Christian, but does he? He does! Joe Hendry in that coveted number 30 spot, I think. As Joe looks to eliminate the Uso brother. And Jericho goes after Joe. Will Jericho eliminate Joe? No, Joe was not number 30, my bad. This may be number 30. Who is the final man in this Rumble? Cody Rhodes! Cody Rhodes is back! Right now we have 6 men in the ring. Rhodes, Hendry, Callahan, Hardy, Jericho and Uso. Scratch that, Gallagher's been eliminated. And now Hendry. But the return of Cody Rhodes. And now Joe. Maybe look at that freak of nature. On to Rhodes. Is he gonna do it? He does! We're down to the final 5. Uso looking to eliminate Rhodes. Uso looking to eliminate Rhodes. Jericho eliminates Cedric. We're down to the final 4. Jericho, Uso, Rhodes and Hardy. Got him in the electric chair position. Ulster plantation. This is incredible. Super kick to the midsection. Punches. Jericho now. Clothesline to over the top rope. We're down to 3. We're down to 3. Matt Hardy, Chris Jericho, Uso. Who will win? The crowd want Jericho to win. Uso looked like he was going to go for a super kick there. Enziguri. If Uso could somehow pick up the win here, that's a big boost for him. It's Jericho now. Uso drills. Well, it looks like he's about to. Yes, he does. He drills Jericho. Hardy, though, tries to come at him and he drops him here. Will it be Uso's time? Hardy now. With a knee. Belly to belly suplex. Uso now. The splash. That might have taken it all out of Uso though. Jericho realizes this. Puts him against the ropes. Grueling match for Uso. Dropkick. Uso's been eliminated. And we're down to 2. Jericho. Matt Hardy. Hardy looking to lift him up. Can't do it. Jericho drills him. Who will be World Heavyweight Champion? Jericho now goes to the middle rope. Splash.